Wow, Geddy.
Well, closer to the heart, yeah.
Like isolated like that. It's just, wow. Sounds so good. Oh, so good. We take a match. If I was to talk normally, be safe with flames. Around there.
You over-accentuate nasally.
Hey guys, it's Jim Chandler with Rock Your Best Vocals. One of the most iconic voices in all of rock and roll. The minute you hear this guy, Geddy Lee, one of the original prog rock bands, Rush. If you want to learn to sing more like Geddy Lee, there are some techniques that you can use. You can actually get that Geddy Lee sound. Even if you're a baritone. I'm a baritone. All you have to do is employ these techniques that I'm going to teach you in this video, and you guys will be singing a little bit more like Geddy Lee. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe. Also, I've got a couple of courses down below. If you're a struggling singer and you want to master your voice, click down below for the MVP program, Master Vocal Program. You can learn a bit more down below. Just click the link, check it out, get on the waiting list. So let's just get started, shall we? Yes, let's do it. We're going to take Closer to the Heart, one of my favorite Rush songs, and we're going to break it down. This is an isolated vocal track, so where you can really hear just the vocals. You can kind of hear what he's doing and also how I approach getting this sound. I'm not going to sound exactly like him, so chill the beans. Anybody is like, no, you don't sound exactly like. Nobody's going to sound exactly like Geddy Lee, except Geddy Lee. Put that to bed right now. Anyway, let's jump into it. Just blah.
And the men who hold high places must be the ones who start to mold a new reality closer to the heart.
You hear he's got a nasally sound. Most people think that's bad. Okay, nasally is like this. Okay, that's been too nasally, right? Okay.
If you over-accentuate nasally, that's what it sounds like. Okay.
He's got a very clean sound as well. It's very clean, very nasally. Nasal resonance is what I'm talking about. And it's good to have nasal resonance. You got to have nasal resonance to project. And it's also not very breathy. The way I approach Geddy Lee's voice is to hold back my air, pretend like I'm jumping underwater. So I'm holding my breath, and then I just let out enough. And if you try this at home, you can get... And the men who hold high places must be the ones who start to mold a new reality closer to the heart. So if you and the men who hold, try that. You could do it lower if you're not comfortable with hitting that note. Just letting just enough air out and try to keep forward placement in your face. And the men who hold high places. So if you can even start down lower there. And the men who hold high places. When you're saying places even, it's like places, places, places. Real holding it back. Places. Sometimes I tell students to hold a lighter or a flame candle or something right in front of your... So we take a match. And the men who hold high places must be the ones who start. So you can see that I'm not pushing hardly any air out. So normal singing, if you're pushing like air out as you would normally be like I'm just going to not hold air back. And the men who hold high places. See, even the P, like that plosive just blew that out. But if you're holding back your air, you could see where I didn't even blow out the match with that plosive from the P because I'm holding back the air. Try that yourselves at home. Be safe with flames, but let's just move on.
The blacksmith and the artist reflected in their art. They forge their creativity closer to the heart. Yes, closer to the heart.
You can hear at the beginning of that line as well, he did get a bit of grit in that blacksmith part. A blacksmith! Black! Blah, 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 blah. if you try that same thing again, hold back your air. And when you, that's again, I've talked about this before. It's a compression technique to get that grit where you're not pushing a lot of air out. You're using the false chords that are up here, the false folds, which are above your vocal cords, are down here, roughly, around there. So let's move on.
Oh, a new mentality, closer to the heart. Yes, closer to the heart. Yeah.
That's another classic move of Geddy Lee, that getting that screamy bit over the top. Closer to the heart, yeah. When he does those high screams, he's almost on the verge of breaking up. And it's a lovely, gets a lovely vibrato in there. Just brilliant. I love that part when Geddy jumps up there and does those distorted kind of screamy bits. They're great.
Wow, wow, you can be the captain and I will draw the shots.
Wow, wow, you can be the captain, and I will draw the shots.
Well, closer to the heart, yeah, closer to the heart. Closer to the heart. I said closer to the heart. Well, closer to the heart, yeah, closer to your heart. Closer to your heart. Whoa.
Oh, that's so brilliant there at the end where he gets that on that verge of that losing control, just that
Closer to the heart, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please hit like and subscribe and ding that notification bell so you can see some more of these videos like this. It ain't gonna ding itself, y'all. I'm gonna be doing a bunch of these because I love to listen to that isolated vocal track. When you can hear all these little nuances, it's just such a buzz. So I love that. And it helps me to learn how to sing like my favorite superstars, and also like kind of how to develop techniques. So I hope these techniques help you guys to either sing more like these stars, these iconic rock stars, or also like just to incorporate them into your own singing so you can kind of expand your repertoire. This is just really to expand your toolbox. So that's what I'm going after here. So if I did, hopefully I did that. And I hope you guys like it. See you guys again soon. Rock your best vocals where your best keeps getting better. Thank you.